Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. We are back to play some cards. Nothing happened since the last video. We are on the same progress of our daily missions, and we will jump right back into the action without any changes on the deck. We keep playing our Britain-Japan air deck. I wonder what we will see. If we see more of these Soviet high defense HQ decks. Okay, there's a Japan deck, which we did not see in the last video. Maybe it's Japan Aggro, the most popular deck by far for Japan, and I think the strongest as well, and this looks very much like it is the Japan Aggro deck, so this might be a little bit of a waste, but since we do not have something else, yeah, so this looks really bad. I don't want to play the Kitty Hockey actually, because it will be removed anyway for free. So I will try. Okay, this is no standard. Japan Aggro. This uses some aircraft. Yeah, but we will anyway save the Kitty Hawk to clear out something on the ground. We have another air superiority to get rid of this one here. Yeah, if he attacks here, we can, we will heal up. So okay, he has an air superiority on his own. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this is nice to have. I think, on the other hand, he does not get his +2 buff. But I don't know why, but I think this is the greater threat of his units now. This is a bomber, it has fury. If it gets buffed, yeah, for example like this. But on the other hand, if he does not clear out the 0, I can kill his Henschel for free. Okay, he has one left, 1 credit. Have to try it, and we are successful. Yeah, we will draw some cards. Yeah, we don't play the Gladiator or the Swordfish. We could, of course, afford it, but I don't see any use to do so. So why did this unit got +1/+1 now? Does this one card counts for the rest of the game or what? I don't know. So another, like the last video. Here's the card. If this okay. So it looks like this affects his units for the rest of the game. Is this card serious? So all his units get +1/+1 as soon we receive 3 damage on our HQ. This is a joke. So he can deal 3 damage to us every turn. Yeah, very weird. But yeah, at least this one he loses his smoke screen as soon as he attacks. He cannot clear our bomber because we have a fighter to protect it. If he does so, yeah, we will lose, of course, our gladiator. Yeah. So now we have to clear out this one, because this one here can kill everything for free, because he does not receive any damage in his turn. So we have to do it like this. What actually sucks a little bit. Yeah. Next turn we can at least kill this one with our Ginga, and will now prevent him from some order playing. Okay, there's a 0. Okay, this is such a... wow. I wonder why this card isn't played in every deck. This is by far the strongest card that I've seen so far. It's absolutely impossible to kill any unit if this card has been put out on the board. So +1/+1 for every unit, for only dealing 3 damage to the enemy HQ. This is nothing. You can do it with so many cards, with orders, with artillery, with fighters, with bombers. You don't even have to be in the front line. This is barely not defendable. I think this card is really too strong. It should only affect the units that are on board when the card triggers, but not the whole game. It's, yeah, but yeah. We cannot change it, so we should not complain, but yeah, I don't know. What is actually the German counterpart of this card? The Russian version is that your own HQ gets +3 defense, if I'm right. And what are the others doing? I don't see this card. I wonder if I have seen the ones for Britain or USA at all. But I think this is one of the card where a counterpart for every nation exists. Okay, Volkswagen, and he moves to the front. So yeah, we will lose the bomber this way, but we can clear out at least 2 of his units, and we are preventing him from attacking our HQ. Saving some damage these days seems not the worst thing you can do. So next turn we maybe can clear out 2 units. Okay, we cannot. Only if we would use close air support on this. The question is it worth it? So this got now nothing, or what? Okay, this counts as well, so he had 2 units and has Blitz and Fury, but couldn't make use of it since he ran out of credits. But it has Fury, so we don't want to risk anything. If he wants to play Mare Nostrum or something like that, he will push up his defense too high. So we clear it out as long as we can. Yeah, this is okay. Can draw cards and deploy another one. And yeah, I don't know exactly what this kind of deck, what's the intention of this deck. Maybe to prevent the enemy from doing anything by discarding cards, reducing their attack, and relying on Alpine. So yeah, we're lowering his defense, so he's in range of our Ginga. And we will see how much this guy gets buffed. Okay, just by 1. But that's actually okay. So we use this one. Then we clear it out. Then we give our bomber +1/+1 as well. And no misclick. Do not go to the front line, Mr. Bomber. And yeah. Now we ran out of cards, but at least control the board, at least as long as he removes it, like this. So this is interesting. This is a completely useless unit now. Yeah. I don't want to use the close air to support on this to give it just 1 damage, to deal 2 damage for like 4 credits. A little bit of a wastement. Okay, now I would use it. So okay. I didn't know that the standard Alpine deck still exists. And I think that's it. Even a carpet bombing can't save us here. Yeah, okay. So we are starting as bad as the last video. Yeah. So I think the assumption of our from our second last video is still correct, that we need better cards. Yeah, but sadly in our pack opening session we did not find anything that helps to create one certain deck. We found some pieces for a German aggro deck. The armored car, I don't know the exact name of the card, the SDK something, which gives adjacent units +1 attack. We have the 2/4 Fury tank from the Britain, so we might consider crafting the Humber, the 1/3 Britain tank with Fury as well. We do not have the Greif, the German 1/1 elite tank, which reduces the cost of all tanks by 1, the operation costs, not the playing costs, and but I don't think this card is essential. We can use the Jäger regiment or regiment, which decreases the operation costs by 1 also with their pincer ability. We have this card 2 or 3 times definitely, so we could use it. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we would have to craft the one or the other card. We have the Fast Heinz, which is really good, an elite card, an elite order that buffs your German tanks in the front line, I think. I don't know if it counts for the support line as well, by +2/+1 for the rest of the game, not only for the activation turn, like the Blitzkrieg, which only affects your units for 1 turn. We have the Blitzkrieg 1 time, but it's only a limited card. We have plenty of limited wild cards, so it would be easy to craft another Blitzkrieg. And I don't even know if it's necessary to have more than 2. I think 2 Blitzkrieg and 1 Fast Heinz is more than enough. Yeah, so maybe it's a good idea to go for this German aggro deck, though I'm not that much of a fan of this deck. But since we have to react on all these enemy decks, we need to improve ours. The problem is we are still relatively early in the month, so all the top players are on the same level as we are. So by top players I mean the ones that reached the field marshal rank and yeah, maybe even the top 100 of the game. And that means we are facing... What's going on here? We are facing very many really strong decks. And these are giving us a hard time. Yeah, at least we could clear out these 2 threats. So this unit draws a card every time it gets damaged. So the best way to clear out those 2 guys would be with an amphibious assault. Okay, sadly we used one already. Oh, okay, so this is the way he clears out our board. Yeah. Yeah, we play the Kitty Hawk. We will draw a card, of course, yes, and but I don't know if we can avoid it. So just in case he will buff this card, we will remove it as well and play the Crown Crew, so we can play out a reduced cost Spitfire with +1/+1. Of course, only if this will not get removed. Many units. Many units. So this is a tank against infantry. Yeah, so okay, see, he could kill the Crown Crew easily. Okay, let's go for the draw first. No removal, but yeah, what do we do now? Do we clear out this? He can kill our Kitty Hawk. Next turn we cannot play a buffed Spitfire because I think he will use this tank to kill our ground unit. Yeah, but I think oh, okay. Yeah, and it looks like, oh, carpet bombing. Maybe our last hope here. So at least we could clear the front line. Now we have to search. Oh, this is good to clear out this one. Yeah, 0 or Tora, or yeah, what do we else have? The Ginga would help us a lot in this situation here. Yeah. So we use this one first. No removal, okay. And the doubting system. So at least we have a card advantage. So maybe we can counter. No, cannot. This is not expensive enough. Okay. Let's damage ourselves. Yippee! Yeah, we can. If we can. Oh no. Yeah, the unremovable card decides the game again, and yeah, we are on a really bad run. So at least we can stay on rank 6. Yeah, but that's enough for today. 3 losses again. Yeah, and we need to improve our deck a little bit, or change it, or something like that. But that's enough for today. I don't think you liked it that much, because I lost every game. At least I didn't like it. Yeah, but if you did like it, then feel free to hit the like button. Leave a comment if you have some hints what I can do better. Maybe some advices for cards that I might draft or create. And please subscribe to the channel to push it a little bit, and thank you for watching.